Alrighty, the Lions and the Vikings game just went final, and we finally have the full playoff picture set in order. The Lions got a crucial, in my opinion, win against the Vikings. That secures them the number one seed. I'm going to be doing picks for every single wild card game coming out this Tuesday. That's going to be a really good video. I haven't even made my picks yet. I'm going to take some time to think over these matchups. But if we're looking at it right now, I wanted to take a second and go through the final official playoff picture. Everything's locked in, as you can see. And the two teams that are going to have byes here are going to be the Chiefs and the Lions. And, I mean, yeah, Kansas City had a really good winning year. The Lions looked like the most dominant. I think they looked really good tonight in that game when it was, like, kind of all on the line. I think a lot of people thought Minnesota was going to win that game because they had been playing so well. But the Lions came out and they got a really good victory, and now both these teams have earned themselves a bye. If we go to the respected two seeds, you have the Bills and the Eagles, and they will be set to match up against the Broncos and the Packers. So those are going to be interesting games, I feel like. You have the Broncos going up against the Bills, and you have the Packers going up against the Eagles. That'll be interesting. Ravens and Steelers will play, which is going to be an in-division matchup that's going to be really good. That's been one of the better rivalries in the NFL in the past 20 years. It's been incredible. So that's going to be a really good game. And then if you look there, you have the Bucs and the Commanders. I think that's actually a pretty good draw for Tampa Bay. The Commanders have been playing pretty well as of recent, but I think Tampa Bay got a really good draw with that. It's kind of like, I feel like if you're the Rams, they probably should have played their guys, but it's an older team at quarterback, so it kind of makes a little bit of sense. Then if you go on to the 4-5 matchups, you have the Texans and the Chargers, and the Rams are now tasked with playing the Vikings. So you have some interesting matchups here. The Chargers-Texans, I think that's going to be a really good game. And then the Rams-Vikings. The Rams were looking hot to end the year, but this Minnesota team has been pretty good. 14-3. They've looked pretty good this year, so we'll see what happens. But I just wanted to give a quick breakdown of what the pretty much surface was of the playoffs right now. And I think it's going to be a really entertaining one. If you look at it, it's been more of a top-heavy year. There's more teams that have been kind of terrible this year, but overall it was a great NFL season. 2024 has been just a great year so far. We've seen a lot of good things, and the postseason, I mean, Wild Card Week's one of my favorite weeks of the entire year. So that's going to be really, really exciting to watch those. I'm not sure exactly when the dates are of these games. I'm going to put that that'll all be in my picks video on Tuesday. But yeah, for now on, I'll give one more look at it here. But these are your 2024 playoff teams in the NFL in 2024.